So just pause the video as I hover over my build here. It's going to be the first 3 minutes, and then I'll start the combat. I wanted to say up front, you're going to see me struggle at a couple points in the combat, not to survive. I'm still a tank throughout the whole video. But at one moment, I don't pop my rep kit in time, and so I lose my Scourge, and I'm forced to just only rely on my Ordnance suddenly, and I'm not getting my shield back quickly. And during that time, I switched to Disc Jockey, because I realized that's the best weapon to use in those oh crap moments, to just get my shield regen going really well again, as well as kill most enemies relatively quickly. Disc Jockey's still pretty good on this mode, but it's not the best because there's so many vile enemies. So what I wanted to point out, though, is that what I've learned, and you'll see in this video, rocket launchers, explosive ordnances are the best because there's too many vile enemies and just straight up really tanky elite enemies on UVH6 true mode that are always spawning in. And you'll see I struggled the most with the Atling gun. The biggest problem in this video was when I was using the Atling gun and I kept running out of the ammo and having to go on cooldown because the vile enemies, it doesn't target them. It doesn't target their armor, so it doesn't register any hits, both to do damage and to replenish its ammo. So the Atling gun was trash at one point in this video. Although at the same time, I actually liked it because I was using my Forge Wave spamming against like a bunch of elite flyers and I was still killing them relatively quickly just from my Forge Waves. So I want to point that out about the change now to the build compared to the previous videos. I got rid of the 50% ordnance damage based off your gun damage, whatever that passive's called in the specialization tree, that I was using forever. I actually got rid of that to apply a honed mine for another 5% crit hit chance on my Forge Waves, my action skill, and my cryo pulse augment, and another 50% crit damage. And when I made this change, you'll see if you compare it to the last video, I'm now mobbing clear times, my kills on just a lot of basic enemies now during mobbing phases through just my cryo Forge Wave spamming. It's actually even better than it was. And I can actually almost, sometimes you'll see me just decimate some of the mobbing phases from just spamming my freaking Forge Wave. And I realize it's because, again, this build is stacked so much crit hit chance now that double dips in the crit damage on my tree. So now my Forge Waves are getting 100% bonus crit hit damage through both my passives on Ordnance and Action Skill, and they have an even higher chance to land crits too. Like, they have a 50% chance now to land crits. It's just every other time. And by the way, I've learned that applies to the every single tick from Tail of the Comet. Whenever Tail of the Comet activates, every single tick can be a crit one. So when I made that change, I realized, wow, I'm actually doing even better now. Now, I did lose some damage, it's true, on my heavy weapons for killing bosses quickly, but not that much, though. I always knew that passive I got rid of, the ordnance damage, was not helping my overall damage that much anyway, which is why I'm like, you know what? We've now gone all into crit hit chance, and now we're using skill craft for crit chance too. Let's just go all out, especially because it's not just the damage and helping my Forge Wave, because again, my heavy weapons still do the most damage when I need them to. So that's still the primary damage. The bonus damage to my Forge Waves, I've noticed overall, is just a bonus when I want to spam them. But really, the primary purpose is the fact that this is a tank build, first and foremost. This is a super tank build. And increasing our crit hit chance increases the chance of landing blackout shocks. So that just increases our chance, and stacking up contamination for increasing our stat chance even more. So that just increases basically all of our statuses feeding off each other, activating shock, which helps contamination stack up, which then helps our cryo, our Tail of the Comet, activate more often. And all of those status activations are what is then fueling Primal Surge and giving us sorry, I'm just I still got that stupid cough. It's landing all those primal surge shield activations. We are getting tons of shield regen. And on top of that, once again, we are an infinite Scourge build, so we have a crap load of shield regen, as well as ammo replenishing to the point that I can miss all my rocket launcher shots now and get all my ammo back just from my cryo pulse, from how much ammo we replenish. Again, that's just a bonus. The primary purpose is to have a crap load of shield regen, almost like we have Onslaughter active all the time, even though we're using Scourge. But because we have infinite Scourge now, we have infinite invulnerability too, because of Scourge. At least frontal invulnerability when our Vengeance meter isn't filled. And when it is filled, we got a huge damage reduction buff from it too. So it's... this is the tankiest build in the game, I feel like. You'll see me just... last things I'll say. You'll see it like in this video, I decided to stand on like the platform when it's blocked off and supposed to be killing you instantly during the Bloom Reaper phase. The developers clearly didn't intend for you to be able to be on that platform during the second phase of Bloom Reaper. But I decided, it's like, I didn't do this in the last video because I thought I wouldn't be able to do it. But I tested and I'm like, oh no, I can do that, as well as shoot Honey Bunch, fully charged Honey Bunch explosives in my face and not kill me. Unlike any other Vault Hunter build in this game, I can shoot Honey Bunches at point blank range into Bloom Reaper, as Bloom Reaper's also doing his damage, and still be fine. So yeah, that's the primary purpose of the build. It's a super tank, and you'll see me do Bighorns too. Bighorns, this guy laughs at Bighorn, hordes of them. I fight a boss with Bighorn hordes. If you saw my last video with Rafa, my Rafa tank build, which did do Bighorn hordes, but he didn't do the level that this build does, when I'm also fighting Mimikron with a crap load of them in a tiny arena I can't escape from too. I don't think my Rafa could have done that fight, actually.
the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn to dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again, 'cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. I don't care what my headstone reads or what kind of pine wood box I end up in. When it's my time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. Yeah, I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. From the past, who ain't got the answer? I got the answer. One trap bricks with a flow like a dancer. Gangsters put in your crew, there's no chance. And I won't take yes for the answer. When chunks black, you be jumping like an Irish dancer. My name's Emo, so class A like Dino. Troublemaker like Reno. Yo, everything seems cloudy. Never been robbed in the game cause I'm rowdy. Carry on, I would take a hammer to your Audi. I'm like a soldier from Saudi, not black Audi. Wanna see try and help me. Next week, still ain't found me. The phone starts ringing when I drag through round town. Where's lethal? We ain't inbound.